What is that one single thing which we do the first thing every day in the morning, all of us? And what if I tell you that we are doing it wrong for years together? Everybody of us wakes up in the morning, that is getting up. Now, there is a difference between waking up and getting up. Do we really wake up or do we get up? Is the question. What has happened is, over years, we have forgot waking up naturally. We get up to alarm clocks and we wake up to chemicals. Okay, I'll explain it. What happens is, the alarm clock jolts a voice, we get up, we either snooze it or else we shut it off and we get up. We really think good about ourselves that I did not snooze the alarm clock. I will put it off, I'll get up, I'll tie my shoelaces, I'll get ready, tie my shoelaces, and I'm off for my workout or I'm off for my work. However, waking up is a process which is getting to your conscious awareness. And most of us, you will realize now that when we get up, we say that I need a tea or a coffee to get going. And that is what is waking up chemically. So, alarm clocks is something which will help us get up forcefully, and your tea or coffee will help you wake up chemically. Isn't it a bit absurd? And are we going the natural way? Imagine what used to happen when you were a kid or when you were a baby. We never got up to alarm clocks. When did these alarm clocks come in our life? Schooling? Yes. You have a school at 7 o'clock in the morning, you need to get up at 5:30 in the morning. That's where alarm clocks started getting in. And since the school days, we have been using alarm clocks. So what's wrong? We see that using alarm clocks is an efficient way to be more productive through the day because we wake up early. Sorry, it's not me, but a Japanese organization which works on the effectiveness throughout the work day has said that people who get up to alarm clocks are not that productive rather than compared to people who wake up naturally. So what is waking up naturally? What happens is, when you wake up naturally, it is without any alarm clocks to your circadian rhythm. So your sleep is completed, you complete your sleep, and then you wake up to do the rest of your day's work. Let us look at the cavemen or the Paleolithic man. They never had alarm clocks. They used to wake up to what used to be known as waking up to light. So whenever there used to be a slight light which comes before your sunrise is something which they used to wake up to. Get ready, go hunting or gathering. That is a natural way of waking up. Now let us see what happens when we wake up. When we wake up, it is the chemicals which are known as cortisol starts increasing, that is melatonin starts dropping down and cortisol starts increasing, which wakes up us. Now you will say, cortisol, oh, that is a harmful word. It is a stress hormone. Yes, it is a stress hormone, but it is used for you to wake up and do your daily activity. So cortisol is not evil. Cortisol is something which is required by your body. So waking up to cortisol is far more important. And what is happening right now? We are getting up to that jolt of noise that is known as alarm clock. And the amount of cortisol which should be built up to wake up, we are helping it to shoot because of an alarm clock. Imagine, what is the first reaction when an alarm sounds? Is, oh shit, it's morning. And naturally, subconsciously, without calmly waking up, we have a to-do list in our mind which starts ticking. Tick box, tick box, tick box, tick box. And that is a problem. The first thing in the morning which you have is nothing but a spike of stress. And that does not help your body. That increases your heart rate. Now let us imagine one thing. You're sleeping very peacefully, and what has happened is, suddenly there is a noise which wakes you up. The first thing which is happening is, your heart rate is very low. Your heart rate is in the range of resting heart rate, and suddenly it starts beating high. Now your blood is actually thickened over the night because you're resting. You're in a rest and digest mode, and suddenly from that rest and digest mode, you push your body into fight or flight mode. So the thick blood rushes to the heart and the circulation of thick blood starts, which gives an immense pressure on your heart. Imagine your heart pumping a lot of thick blood rather than what it is used to pump, and that too at a higher rate. So getting up to alarm clocks is itself not healthy. But then what are the options in the first place? I don't wake up. I need an alarm clock. If not anybody calling me, I need a wake up call. I need an alarm clock. So let us know that this is not going to happen in a fortnight, or this is not going to happen in a snap that you will stop using alarm clocks. Your alarm clocks should be gradually removed out of your life. And then I don't say that you should be laying in your bed for a longer period of time. You should wake up on time. You should sleep on time. So let us look at 3 basic steps of eliminating alarm clocks from your life. The easiest and cliche one, the one which is told always, is sleep on time, wake up on time. If you complete your sleep, you're naturally going to wake up, because humans are not made to or not designed to oversleep. We might be designed to overeat. We are never designed to oversleep. Whenever the body completes its rest cycle, we are naturally going to wake up. This is the first step. Sleep on time, wake up on time. The second one is see to it that your alarms are having a soft melody. Don't go for that harsh noises. Those harsh noises will actually increase your heartbeat and blood pressures extremely in the morning when you are in your bed. And the third one is try to reduce the alarm clocks or the frequency of using the alarm clocks. Initially, if you are using alarm clocks daily, try to reduce it to 2 or 3 days a week, then a single day. And later, it is like if it is extremely crucial, or if you are late to bed and you will not be comfortable or you will not be confident of getting up on time, then occasionally use an alarm clock. These are the 3 ways you can remove the alarm clock from your life, so that alarm clock will not become a ticking time bomb of your life. Because higher cortisol levels and higher blood pressures with thick blood makes no healthy sense of waking up. You might miss your workouts at some time, which are early morning workouts, but it is fine because your body is not recovered for that workout. Missing out a workout is okay than increasing the risk of a heart attack. So here's my take. Try to remove all the alarm clocks from your life, and rather than getting up forcefully and waking up chemically to tea and coffee, you try to wake up naturally